I feel like this got smaller. What the hell? Oh my God, what the hell? I feel like this, what is going on here? What's going on? Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. So I think it's time for the show to start. Penelope, I order you to stop napping on Mount Everest. You stop napping on Mount Everest. What's this? I know you are from the boat. I love my jeans.
I'll wear my jeans to the store.
Di loro è un parrucchiere. Dovrei farti chiamare.
I really wish I spoke Italian.
And what about you, Mandy? Why'd you take her back in 2010?
Customer service, so great for me. Do you have a medical degree?
It seems like just yesterday I burst you from my loins. And now look at you.
Oh my God, I need to turn it up. Hey! Welcome to season 2, episode number 5 of the Suzanne Sole Show. I'm Suzanne Sole, and if you're new here, we've been talking about how I named the show after myself. And just to let you know, at first I thought I named the show after myself so I wouldn't forget it was my show. Then I thought I named the show after myself because I'm childless. Then I thought, maybe I named the show after myself while I was delusional from a UTI and I was watching Carol Burnett reruns. But then last week, I thought, maybe I named the show after myself because I'm lonely. But I've rethunk everything this week. And I now actually think I named the show after myself because the Cubs traded so many players. Waka waka. I gotta talk about my Chicago roots. Anyway, guys, so some of you may know I film this live stream show and all my videos here in my condo in Florida. And I'm in my guest room, and my guest room looks like a television studio. I mean, not right now, so I'm not going to show you because, but it does. I have light equipment, filming equipment, all kinds of stuff everywhere. And you know, sometimes it gets a little crowded in here, especially when I'm getting ready to do a live show. So then I store it in my bedroom. And in my bedroom, I have some sliding glass doors. Sometimes I keep the curtains open. And then I started to think, I wonder if anyone's ever walking back there, if one of my neighbors happens to be walking back there and they peer in my bedroom and see all that lighting and filming equipment, they might wonder what I'm doing in there. So I made up an imaginary conversation of what my neighbors might be saying after seeing that. Sheila, I think the gal in Unit D is making pornos in her bedroom. Really, Barbara? Yeah. She's got all kinds of lighting and filming equipment in there. I wonder if she's using a film crew. Well, you know, she also could be live streaming those pornos. You know, they do that now, don't you? Do they? Yeah. And then people make requests, and then she does it. What kind of requests? Like for her to sing Sweet Caroline? No, you ding dong. For her to do something sexual. Well, isn't that what she's already doing? Yeah, but you know, maybe they want her to change it up and do something different. Wow, people are so picky these days. Back in the old days, turning over was a big deal. Now, you got to go on, show the world your hoo-ha, and let strangers make requests on what you should do with it. I wonder if there's any money in it. Well, she can't be making much because she hasn't done any renovations to her condo since she moved in. That's true. Well, to each his own, as long as she doesn't bring any of her porno friends here. Well, maybe she could bring a few porno friends. Oh, Barbara, you're too much. That's my neighbors having a conversation. Hey! Well, I just want to tell you, we have such a fun show tonight with my guest, who I'm going to bring in right now, the delightful, fabulous, and wonderful Daniel Gibson! Oh my God. Hi, Daniel.
Oh, Suzanne, I am dead. I am dead just watching you perform in your bedroom. I'm dead.
Who needs Hollywood when you have your guest room?
Who needs Hollywood?
OMG. Okay. Daniel Gibson is based out of hot and sexy Miami.
Yes.
And currently co-hosts a podcast called The Up and Down Show with his longtime friend Upendo Shabazz. The Up and Down with Daniel and Upendo brings together two friends who have something to say about everything and even more to do about nothing. Daniel, so tell us about The Up and Down Show.
The Up and Down Show is a fabulous project that I have with my fabulous best friend Upenda out here, and we started it during the COVID crisis because we were sitting in our homes and feeling crazy, and we're both just nuts. And I have my background in performing, and she just loves to talk. And we just thought, let's put this on film, and we did it, and it has. People have loved it. We have 23 episodes, and I don't know, it's just a fun, fabulous thing to do with your best friend.
It sounds like it. Well, I've not just sounds like I've watched it. It's really entertaining, you guys. You can find it on YouTube. Just do a search on YouTube, The Up and Down Show. Yep. And they're really fun. They're a great pair, and they really have great energy, and it's very, very, very enjoying. Okay,
yes.
Enjoying. I want to say hi to Dean. Hi, Dean. Is Dean your friend? Dean. No.
Hey, Dean. What's up, Dean?
And anyway, so if you're here and you want to say hello, please say hello. Anyway, we have a very fun show today. So I'm just going to stop talking and get right into it. Are you ready, my beloved?
Yes, my dear. I think so.
In her bedroom with her notepad, she's just making up songs about whatever she wants. She's making up songs. She's making up songs. She's just making them up. Should I have a hot dog? Or should I have a hamburger? You invited me to your barbecue, and I can't decide what to do. Hot dog or hamburger? Hot dog or hamburger? And if I have a hot dog, will I have ketchup and mustard and relish and pickle? Should I leave the onion on? Hot dog or hamburger? Hot dog or hamburger? If I have a hamburger, will I have mayo like they do in France? Or mustard like they do in Germany? How am I gonna have my hamburger? Will I have it like the good old USA and have both? Ketchup and mustard! Ketchup and mustard! Ketchup and mustard! Ketchup and mustard! Last time you had a barbecue, I think I remember you had grilled shrimp. Where are the grilled shrimp this year? Guess you didn't get that bonus. I can tell by the absence of the grilled shrimp. Grilled shrimp, hamburger and hot dog, grilled shrimp. Hamburger and hot dog, grilled shrimp. Hamburger and hot dog, grilled shrimp. Hamburger and hot dog. Hamburger and hot dog. Hamburger and hot dog at your bar. Blah.
And welcome to Good Morning Sunny Breezes Condo Association.
The morning talk show specifically for condo owners
and renters.
And renters of the Sunny Breezes Condo Association here in sunny Florida. If you live or rent here,
then this show is for you.
And if you don't,
then turn that dial. Nah!
right, not. You can watch it if you want, but you still have to get the board's approval to move in. I'm Gladys.
And I'm Reginald.
And we're the co-presidents of the Sunny Breezes Condo Association.
It's such a big job, you need 2 people.
It's a huge job.
It's gigantic. I mean,
it's almost overwhelming.
Let's put it this way. When I was doing it by myself in the 90s, I used to go through 2 bottles of Tums every week.
Tell me about it. In the early 2000s, when I was doing it alone, I lost 40% of my hair. But with implants and a fabulous hairdresser, you'd never know it.
Looks great. That Ted is a genius.
And he lives in Sunny Breezes.
Oh, yes, he does. Have you seen what he did with his breakfast nook?
Stunning.
The way he mixed 60s cabana with the Hunter's Lodge. Oof.
With some French Canadian accents.
It is amazing how he's able to mix and match all those different things and make it look good, especially adding those French Canadian accents.
Yeah, not easy to pull that off.
No.
And I don't know if you know this, but Ted himself is French Canadian.
Now it all makes sense. Oh my.
All right. Okay, well, we've got a lot to share with you this morning.
We sure do. Well, first off, let's see. The city is changing garbage collection day to Tuesdays. So please be mindful of that.
You know what that means? No, not waiting until Monday to take your garbage out. Please. We don't want to have so much garbage in there. It's literally cascading out of the dumpster.
It is such a sight, and even though it is cascading, it definitely does not remind us of the cascading Niagara Falls.
Well, Reginald, that's the second Canadian reference we've made today. Could it be because we have a new resident to Sunny Breezes who just moved here from Nova Scotia?
Could be. We'd love to welcome you, Mary Otter, from not sunny Nova Scotia, but to sunny Breezes.
Oh, Mary, I know you just got here, but I hope you heard what we mentioned about the garbage. Anyway, on to the next thing on the docket. We need to discuss an incident that happened here 2 nights ago at the pool.
As you all know, Mr. Johnson from Unit 5B in Building 2 is very fragile.
And he very much enjoys his nightly walk around the pool and then waiting at the top stair when he gets in there.
Yeah, but 2 nights ago when Mr. Johnson got to that pool area,
he heard grunting.
Needless to say,
but we're going to.
There was not just one.
Well, it would be weird if there was just one and he heard grunting.
What do you mean?
One doesn't usually grunt alone.
True, but as I was saying, there was not just one. In fact, there was not just 2 people grunting.
But a group.
We just want to mention that in the bylaws it says
no orgies in the hot tub.
I think we added that one in the 70s.
Had to have.
Anyway, Mr. Johnson is convalescing at his daughter's house in Houston, and we're asking that if anyone has any information about the people that were in that group, please.
The orgy group.
I think they know what I'm talking about, Gladys.
Well, I just want to be clear.
You just wanted to say orgy again.
Maybe.
Anyway, please give us any information you have.
If you see something, say something. Anything besides, may I join you?
Gladys, did you take a double dose of your pills again today?
I may have. I'm feeling pretty jazzy.
No impromptu cabaret shows at 6 a.m., please.
Reginald, the next time I do a cabaret show in the cabana, it won't be at 6 a.m. And there will be backup dancers and a band. Which brings me to our last item on our agenda. I'm doing a not impromptu but scheduled cabaret show in the Cabana, 8 o'clock next Saturday. And although I won't have a band, I'll be using a karaoke machine. I will have backup dancers, Bob and Judy from Unit 12D in the building. So I hope you can join us.
Well, color me excited. I will be there with bells on.
Oh, well, don't really wear bells because then when you move around, it will distract from the music.
It's a saying, Gladys.
Oh.
I'll be there, and I hope all of you will join us. It's going to be a potluck right next to the pool. You have the sign-up sheet. You can sign up yourself.
Unless the orgy people take it down.
Okay, everyone. Okay. Have a wonderful day, and we'll see you bright and early tomorrow morning on
Sunny Breezes Condo Association. Good morning.
Bye-bye.
And now, a word from our sponsors.
I don't know about you, but I just can't live without this stuff.
Honestly, I don't know how I've been living every day of my life without it.
It's uncanny how you don't even realize how much you really need something.
Until you watch a commercial like this and realize your life has been a total sham. Because the whole time, you haven't had this stuff.
As soon as I saw this stuff advertised, I had to admit that up to this point, my life has been a meaningless shell of an existence.
I 100% cannot live without this stuff.
I won't live without it.
Even if I have to max out all my credit cards and take out a loan.
Even if I have to sell a kidney to get the money to buy this stuff.
I'm gonna do it. Because life is not worth living if I'm not in possession of this stuff.
You have to ask yourself one question. Is my life worth a hill of beans if I don't own this stuff?
I want it.
I need it. And then you have that thought.
What if they run out of this stuff? I don't know what I would do.
What would you do?
I'd go to the factory where they make this stuff, and I'd start cranking the machines to make them make more.
I would sail anywhere to find out where they ship that stuff from. And then I would go to that place and I would rent a boat. And I would load as much of that stuff onto that rented boat as possible, but not enough to actually sink it, you know. Then I would sail home and I would rent a secret storage unit just for the safekeeping of the stuff.
I would find out who the inventor of this stuff is. And then I would go to their house and pretend I was applying for a job as their private chef. But first I'd have to go to private chef school. And then, once I got the job, I would befriend them and get them to tell me all their secret ingredients they use to make this stuff. And once I knew the secret ingredients, I would quit my job as their private chef and go and open a factory and make this stuff with the secret ingredients and keep it all and not sell it or give it to anyone, so I would never run out.
So, what we're trying to say?
Is that this stuff is that good?
You have to choose. Will you get the stuff and have a decent life because you have it?
Or will you give up all your possessions, go into the woods, build a hut, live off the land?
That actually sounds pretty good.
Yeah, it does. Forget everything we just said.
And go live in the woods.
Sell all your possessions and go live in the woods. This stuff, you could buy it, but you're probably better off in a hut in the woods. Sounds dreamy.
Oh my God!
Oh my God.
Daniel, did you have fun?
Oh, I had an amazing time. I don't know how.
You're so great.
Oh, I don't know how you do this. So, I mean, this is
I
a
just
lot of
also
work.
want to say hi to Stephanie, Ed, Pendo, Jay, Dean, Diane, Dave, and thank you guys so much for being here. I have a few items of housekeeping, but Daniel, thank you for joining me. I just love you, and I'm so glad to be connected again.
Yes, my dear. Mwah.
Okay, guys, thank you so much for being here. I do just want to take a moment before we go. My dear friend Mickey's mom, Mary Jane, passed away this week. Sorry. And I would be remiss if I didn't mention what a wonderful impact she had on my life growing up. Sorry. As well as my comedy with her sassy, brassy ways. She always made us feel welcome in her home, and she was the first adult who let me drop F-bombs in front of her, which was huge for me. I just want to say thank you, Mary Jane Maxwell, for always laughing at my jokes and for teaching me how to be the fucking best smartass I can be. Thank you so much. Please stay tuned. Next week, I have my wonderful friend, stand-up comic, Nikki Davis Miller, October 12th. I will hope you will join us. Thank you for joining me.